So on your sheet, I'm going to go through them really quickly. Colin Powell's 13 Rules of Life. It ain't as bad as you think. It will look better in the morning. Get mad, then get over it. Avoid your ego so close to your position that when your position falls, your ego goes with it. It can be done. Be careful whom you choose. Don't let adverse facts stand in the way of a good decision. You can't make someone else's decision. You should let someone else make yours. Check small things. Share credit. Remain calm and be kind. Have a vision, but be demanding. Don't take counsel of your fear or naysayers. And this is probably my favorite. It doesn't have to be your favorite. That's where you guys are. I'm going to ask you guys to do that. So my favorite is perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. In other words, if you stay optimistic all the time and believe things are going to happen, they will. Your assignment now is, as a group, to take 2 to 3 of those and explain to me on the back of your paper why they are important to your group and why they are top quality leadership traits. Okay?
Okay. So, which one? I disagree because you can't find out the end of line. You can't divide by 0. That's like saying, so yeah, that's, I'm not saying, I'm not complying to it.
And I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes for this too.
Number 5 is relevant.
So on the back, write down, I'm going to take all of you too. This is like a leadership blog type. I'm looking for like a blog. Why are these important to you?
Right down the back. I'll show you now. Pick up.
Yeah, I'm just marking them.
Do we write on the back of this paper?
Right on the back of that paper. I'm going to collect it from you.
So we have rule 10.
I don't know.
We have other ones.
You guys talk. We have about 10 minutes of class left. But this is how I'm going to let you guys talk because I want to hear your opinion. Because you guys are leaders, obviously, and I want your opinion on understanding on these rules. My first question is: do you believe that these rules make up a good leader? Yes or no? Put your hand in there if you think that these rules would make a good leader if you follow these. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to shut my mouth right now, and I'm going to kind of engage you guys a little bit, make you guys talk because you guys are quiet. I know it's early in the morning, and I got a big mouth and I'm loud. But I really want to hear from you guys. My first question to you is: who chose number 1? Rule number 1. Any group choose rule number 1? Go for it. Tell us why. Go for it.
Okay. So we chose it ain't as bad as you think. It will look better in the morning because we have involved optimism, and if you do this, like, it'll prevent stress, which is bad for you, and also so you can get over it, and you can focus on the overall image that you want to create and not focusing on the little things that are like bad at the moment.
I love that answer. That's a great answer. Anyone other group choose number 1? Go for it. Tell me why.
But this relates really well with the Trump's election. The people assume like the world's going to end tomorrow, but nothing's going to happen.
Love it. Love it. I love what you just said. I love what you just said. You're exactly right. Anyone else? Choose rule number 1. Rule number 2, get mad, then get over it. Who chose that number 2? Tell me why. Why did you guys choose number 2?
Okay, so we chose it because whenever you hold a grudge on someone, maybe like an ex or something, then you never know when they're actually going to come back in your life. And if you actually have to work with them again and to like intertwine with them, you won't end up working cohesively. And at the least you should have this mutual respect for someone, and make sure that you work together at least for that period of time, so you can produce like good work together.
Love that answer. How many times have we got mad at people? Who hasn't got mad at someone, right? And then what happens if you do have to go back and work with them? Jeez. It's an awkward situation, right?
Very emotional.
Very emotional as well. That's right. Anyone else choose rule number 2? Go for it. Tell me why.
So we chose rule number 2. We noticed that he doesn't say like, don't get mad. He like acknowledges the fact that people will get mad no matter what. So he kind of says that like it's okay to get mad first, but as long as you get mad.
Love it. Love it. We're gonna get mad. We're emotional people. We better be emotional people. We're not robots, right? We're gonna get mad. Love it. I love that you brought that up. It's a great, great, great point. Okay, how about rule number 3? Avoid your ego so close to your position that when your position falls, your ego goes along with it. Anyone choose that? No one. When you guys get older and you guys actually become bosses of people, you understand that one a little bit more. Okay? Okay. It can be done. Who chose number 4? It can be done. Anyone? Go for it. Tell me why. Someone else in your group. Tell me why you choose number 4.
Basically, we thought of it as we put it in another way. It was believing is half the battle, execution is the other half, and then
Believing is half the battle, execution is the other half.
yeah.
Like that.
So and then there was this quote that you said. What was it?
It's whether you think you can or whether you think you cannot, you're probably right.
Love that. It's all in your mind, right? What you believe to be is probably going to happen. Right? Anyone else choose that one? Go for it. Tell me why.
Our group discussed the Wright brothers. You know, they believed that they were right about flying, which is why they went wrong.
Love that analogy. You're right. I love that analogy. That's a fantastic analogy. I love that. Anyone else choose that rule? Okay. How about be careful whom you choose? Anyone choose that one? You'll figure that one out too when you get a little bit older. It comes to being married, people that you, when you're bosses and when you hire, things of that nature. You'll see. And think about this even now, your boyfriends or girlfriends that you might have. Now you guys are young folks. Be careful who you choose. Be careful. Don't let adverse facts stand in the way of a good decision. Anyone choose that one? Go for it. Tell me why.
Okay, well, so we talked about how, especially when it applies to leadership, not everybody's always going to have the same vision as you. They're not going to understand. And so we talked about this with Rule 11, talking about, which Honor spoke more on, which is that, and I can't remember what, have a goal and then be assertive, or be demanding. Sorry.
Demanding.
I totally butchered that. I'm sorry, Honor. But so how you're not always going to have the same vision as people, but if you know that your vision's right, or you know that your vision will at least take you in a good direction, and maybe it'll take some altering, you need to go with that even if people don't really understand or aren't really going with you at first.
Love that too. Love that too. Very, 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 very thoughtful. Like that. Like that. Was that on you? Was that your thought? Or your group's thought?
Well, it was both.
Both? I like that. That was a great, one of my favorite answers thus far. I like that. You can't make someone else's decision. You shouldn't let someone else make your decision. Anyone choose that? Go. Tell me why.
Our group agreed that this will really emphasize the importance of being independent and being able to think for yourself, and also that you can't always like try to make people agree with what you think they should do. They're gonna have their own decision also.
That's right. That's right. So you have to believe what you're doing is the right thing, right? If you believe that you're doing the right thing, you go do it, and don't let other people tell you, because that's the whole idea of peer pressure, right? The whole idea of, as young people, is peer pressure. Let's go do this. But if you're a leader, you're gonna say, "Well, I don't know if that's the best decision." Go for it. Tell me what you got.
I just have a question. What if like it's your parents that's telling you to make the decision? Would this kind of like rebuttal this rule?
Well, when you turn 18, you're a grown man and you're able to make your own decisions for yourself.
Yeah, but before then, your parents are like,
Before then, you got to do what your parents tell you to do. It's kind of the way it works. You know what I'm saying? But usually, your parents are probably there to guide you for the right thing, and sometimes they don't. You know, Parents aren't perfect. Remember that. Your parents aren't perfect. Okay. Next one. Check small things. Anyone? Did you check small things? Check small things. I like that rule because sometimes we get so hung up on things that aren't that important. You know, I was upset one day because I didn't have the right belt on, and I was so bothered by it. And, my wife was saying, just let it go, man. Let it go. It's not that big of a deal. It's a small thing, right? It's not going to affect my life. Check small things. Share credit. Does anyone go for it? Share credit. Tell me why.
So we said it kind of goes back to like the ego discussion. Like if it's like being humble and like understanding that you're not the sole person like responsible for whatever like good thing you might have done. And then also it's like kind of like staying true to your roots. So like remembering where you came from.
Love it. Love it. And I love, the reason why I asked that is because right here, he shared credit. I wanted to see if he said, no, it was all me. He's like, no, it was our group. Share credit. It makes everyone else look better. When I'm pointing at myself and saying, look how great I am, who cares? Show how great everyone else is, and that makes a good leader. Okay? Remain calm, be kind. You want to choose that one? Go for it.
We said that being calm is the best thing to do in a stressful situation, and it makes things worse when you're stressed, and it makes you think about the negative aspects of the situation instead of the positive, and it's better to have a clear head. And when approaching things in life, it's always good to be calm, and so you can make good decisions.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Stressful situation, remain calm. Can't do anything better than that. Remain calm. Have a vision, be demanding. Anyone have a vision, be demanding. Go, you're up.
We were talking about how you need to have a goal, and you need to know whether it's a big goal or small, but it's still a goal, and where do you want to go, and you need to know how you're going to get there. We talked about this idea of working for your idea and having that demanding could go any way. You could be demanding or you could be demanded. And so it's this idea you want to go and you want to approach that goal to where you seem like you've accomplished something. And that's what I think that really
Beautiful answer. You can be demanding or be demanded. I love that you said that. I got about 2 more minutes, so we got to get through these real quickly, okay? Don't take counsel from your fear naysayers. Anyone want to talk about that? Don't take counsel from your fear naysayers. And then let me tell you, when you get older, you'll understand that even more so. People are going to say, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. You know what you're going to say?
Yes,
I can do it. Yes, I can. Absolutely, I can. The last one, perpetual optimism is a force multiplier. Anyone put that down as something that they truly appreciate as a leadership quality? Go for it. Tell me about it, ladies.
We thought that rule 15 was important because as a leader, you should have a positive mindset, and it leaves room for growth. And also, if you're positive, it allows you to enjoy what you do. And as a leader, you're going to come across a lot of failures, and it's really important to be positive because if you have a more fixed mindset on like, oh, that let you down, and you feel like you can't change that, then it's not going to get you anywhere.
Absolutely. Permission Christian Classroom back together. Thank you so much. You guys were fantastic. And you guys, before you walk out, hand me your sheets that you wrote down on, your own personal sheets and the sheets that I handed out to you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Give Mr. Christian Classroom back together.